Good morning. John J, aka a determined black man. A lot of y'all probably wonder, what am I determined to do? I'm determined to encourage you to do something better with yourself. And I'm speaking primarily to my own community, because this is what I know. This is where I've grown from. This is where I got my start. This is where my heart is. I love everybody now. Don't get me wrong now. I'm prejudiced against certain type of people. Black, white, purple, green, whatever. But I'm not racist. I love every race of people. But I can only attest for my people because, hey, they're my people. And like Moses say, I want to see my people free. I want to see my people out of this wilderness that we traveling through. We got to wake up, people. Do you see how close and close it's getting to your home, to your house, to your family? But people don't realize how detrimental things are until they hit home, until they hit somebody that's close to them. Then when your circle's affected, you want everybody to pity you. You want everybody to feel sorry. Somebody rescue me. Outside of your family, nothing else matters. You with the bullshit. You out here promoting it. You out here being active in it. It shouldn't take that. It shouldn't take your brother, your sister, your mother, your daddy, somebody, your cousin, your favorite cousin getting gunned down for you to realize that it's a problem. Shouldn't take you going to prison. But that's how we are. That's how we set up. We have to be affected directly before we are actually aware of the issue. And sometimes even then we are aware of it, but we're not proactive in it. We still go out here and retaliate. Retaliation is a must. That's the code. But do you understand that it's just a vicious cycle? And other people, other entities have played a major part in the reason why we feel this way. And it's a time, and the time is now for us to change our perspective. It's time for us to wake up, people. It's time for us to realize that we dying way too fast. Like, it's too many of us losing our lives. Young black men, young black women with kids, leaving kids behind, all in the name of wanting to be a thug, wanting to be hard, want to be impressionable, want to make somebody feel like you crazy and you this or you that. It's not smart. It's not cool. Yeah, I used to be a fool. I used to be a damn fool. And I'll be the first to say, it's a lot of stuff known and unknown that I participated in that I'm not proud of. So I'm not gonna speak on it in a glamorous light. I'm not gonna give it any praise, because it only left me with pain. It only left me with memories of things that I can't get out of my head, that leave me sometimes can't even sleep at night. And so that's why I try to use opportunities like this to try to enlighten you guys, try to enlighten some of you people that of the things that come behind these type of actions. It's consequences. Whether you get caught and go to prison or jail, or you just gotta live with that on your mind for between here and the time you go to heaven or hell. It's gonna be hell on you if you got any type of conscience. And y'all know it's a lot of nutsos out here. And a lot of them are self-proclaimed though. A lot of them self-proclaimed. Oh, I'm crazy. Until you really get face to face with some real crazy people. And then now you want to go home. I'm not supposed to be here. I never felt like that. Know why? Because I always knew. That's one thing about me. I always knew that it was consequences for all of my actions. That's why I never threw nobody else up under the bus. I never put anybody else on the front line for me. You know what I'm saying? I always been able to go to war for myself and see. And, you know, I realize, you know, it's just like people out here that's doing the crime, like they're saying, they ain't willing to do the time. So why do 10? You can tell on a friend, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here actually living the street life, but the minute they get caught up, the minute them people come for them, singing like a bird. Singing like a bird. I mean, it'd be the toughest one. Tattoos in their face, gold in their mouth. That don't make them tough. A lot of times, guys do that type of stuff really to try to cover up for their weakness. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to be intimidating. They know how you look at that man when he got them big dreads and tattoos on his face and gold in his mouth. They know how even us, we know it's a certain look. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't blame a white man that become threatened by your appearance, because we already know it's a certain look that you know, when you see it, you know what I'm saying, man, let me stay out here wait, because he probably on that, he look like he on, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no sense in hiding from the truth. You know what's up. And that ain't to say nobody's scared of nobody. And it ain't to get them no pass either for killing us or taking us out the way they take us out. But it's just to speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth will set you free. And if it don't set you free physically, it will mentally. I ain't telling none of y'all to go down there and confess to no crimes and none of that stuff. I'm just saying, you know, be truthful to yourself. If you can't be truthful to yourself, then, you know, all the other truths really don't even matter, because you just living a big lie. I could be honest with myself. Yeah, I've been a part of the problem. Whether you know it or not, I was very active in being an igniter. I mean, like, I've been a part of the problem. But what I thank God for is being able to say that, first of all, with a straight face, and then say, you know what, it's time to change. Yeah, I've been knowing life was about making changes ever since I was a young man. I mean, I spoke in church when I was 12 years old. I started speaking in church about it's time for a change. One of my first messages, it's time for a change. I didn't realize how deep that was at that time, because I was still young, a baby, basically. You know what I'm saying? I still did a lot of flaw stuff for the next 15 years or better. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in the last 5 years actually really realizing just how serious life is, and how all of this little stuff, this little petty stuff that we be involved with, how it's encouraging our kids to be violent, encouraging our kids to be homosexual, encouraging our kids to be promiscuous, encouraging our kids to be disrespectful. It's the stuff that we do, or the stuff that we allow our kids to be exposed to. We can't keep blaming everything on somebody else. You got to take responsibility for the actions that you've put down out here too. A lot of people got a lot of stuff to say about Dwayne Wade. Yeah, I don't like it. I hate it, man. I mean, you a black man in America, man, and the last thing we need is another black man saying it's okay to be gay. I'm not down in the LGBT community. Excuse me, LGBT plus Q. I'm not down in them at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condemning you, but I cannot say that I'm with you on everything as far as that goes. I'm not gonna say that you need to be adopting kids and raising them in those type of households, because you forcing that way of thinking on that child, when righteously you know that's not the way it was intended to be. I know you may have that attraction to that man or that woman to that other woman, but you shouldn't force that feeling over on a child. What you should do is perhaps seek counseling, or go figure yourself out. Go on a retreat or something and figure out, are you really this way? Or did something else create you this way? Did something else mold you or shape you this way? Like I said on my last video, to get to the bottom of it, you got to get to the root of it. Get to the root of that issue. You're molested, where you forced to go in to fit into a motherly role, and you just never could shake it. You all, because maybe you lost a parent at an early age, and you had to step up and raise your siblings or whatever, But get to the root of it before you actually force that thought off onto another individual, especially a child. Because we all know that kids are just like sponges, as they always say. They soaking up every little thing that you do around them, every little thing you say. So no matter what the topic is, no matter what the issue is, they picking up on it. That's why you have to be careful, man. We rapping all these crazy songs. Yeah, I like the rap. I love rap. Gangster rap and all, to be honest with you, but I'm fading away from it. I barely even turn my radio on now. You know why? Because music really just ain't music no more. You got these gimmicky rappers that everybody's so crazy about, and everybody want to be a killer or a drug dealer, but don't nobody want to talk about these real issues. I can't really follow you too far if I know that the only thing you can do is talk about murder or dying, or robbing, or selling drugs, or how much you shining, how many millions you getting, but you ain't really helping me to find structure or to create structure in my life. You ain't promoting structure. You ain't promoting discipline. That ain't helping nobody grow. That's called degression. That's what you're doing. You're helping people recede. Like your hairline, when it starts going back, you're going backwards. Thinking it's cool. Running around here with these tools. Running around here with these guns like some fools. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's supposed to be scared of you because you got a gun or you shot somebody, you killed somebody. No. That just sets you up for the next guy to go ahead and whack you. I had to learn it. But I'm glad I woke up. Couldn't keep living that lie. I know I would have died. I know I would have been dead. That's why he gave me a chance to go sit down for them years. Because regardless to whether I did what they say I did, I know the life that I was living. So I took it in stride. You feel me? That's being accountable for your actions. That's why I hate when somebody think that, because I'm not into that I'm weak. You just ain't thugging no more. One thing I never did pride myself on was trying to present myself as a thug. Whatever I've been on, man, I really, to be honest with you, I always been respectful now. That's something I always had in my heart, I always had in my mind. Be respectful no matter what. If I seen elderly people coming around, man, put that up. That's me. These youngsters now, man, they don't even have a second thought, man. They blowing smoke up in the old people's face and there. Not old people, excuse me. Elderly. I respect my elders. I do. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for paving the way. Even though sometimes I feel like it's because of the stuff that you have allowed or the stuff that some of you all have done that has allowed the creation that we see today, the disrespect that we see today, the levels of self-hatred that we see today, only has come to this far because of some of the stuff that our elders have allowed, or some of the stuff that they didn't know to address, or you know what I'm saying? If only I had smidget of some of the knowledge that I have today, maybe 10 or 15 years ago, man, the sky ain't even the limit for me. Could have been. Ain't no telling. But it ain't over. I'm still working on me. I just need some of y'all to get on this same path, man. Get on this same page with me. Get in this same book that I'm in right now, so that we can make a difference, man. And it starts with our youth. It starts with our kids, you know. Well, first of all, it starts with us, because we can't make a difference in nobody else's life until we make a difference in our own. But after you gotten yourself together and you have totally and completely found who you are, and take the time to help somebody else to get there. And hopefully it's some of these youth, man, because they the one that's growing up amongst all of this, all these rappers that's promoting violence and gang violence and stuff. You know, everybody want to be gang related. Everybody want to be a part of some type of gang or organization to feel like they are, you know, that's what solidifies them. That's what makes them. And if you are, you shouldn't allow that to make you. You're supposed to make that. You know what I'm saying? So don't let something else that you join determine who you are. See, that's why I don't even believe in, you know, how it go, like joining stuff, because it's supposed to be in you first. So, I mean, it's called natural selection. You know, so don't go just paint this stuff on you. You can't just go put no certain type of gear on and say I'm this or I'm that. It's a lifestyle. It's the mindset. Then second of all, I feel like you know, whatever you be a part of, make sure that you know what you're a part of. Know your literature. Be knowledgeable about it enough to know the real reason why, and not just to be seen on these pictures throwing it up, not just to be a part of something because you're afraid, so you need security. No, let's get back to actually coming together. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to structure. You know, in the 60s and 70s, you seen black people wearing their afros. Why? Because we were sending a signal. We together, man. We going back to our roots. You know what I'm saying? We together. Then something came along. The media started making us think that we had to straighten our hair, put perms in our hair. And you go back and you see a lot of them guys back then start putting process in their hair and jerry curls and stuff, chemicals, trying to change their natural state to impress. And because something subliminally have been gestured to you and giving you the idea that this is who I gotta be or what I gotta look like to be a certain type, you know, to present myself like this, is everybody gonna react to me like that. Like this, that's where we've come from. And it started with the perms and the processes, and you know, and then it just trickled on down. You know, you gotta have a Cadillac. I could drive through the hood in my Cadillac. Now everybody know I'm on. You know, it started with the music industry even back then, you know what I'm saying? Whereas, you know, these music moguls of that time and era, the managers and the owners of these production companies, they would sign you to contracts just like today. But I mean, I think nowadays artists have a little more liberty, but I feel like they're under more obligations, because then, you know, they just was selling records. Now you have to sell your image. Now you have to sell, you selling apparel, you selling You selling on, you got the internet, so you got digital sales more, so you got CDs, and you know, it's just a different game now. So it's more publicity now, you know what I'm saying? So you have to sell that image more so than anything, more so than just the music. You know, so if you portray what everybody wants you to be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he real, man. That boy real, man. He did this or he did that. He real, man. You see him on the video, man. He throwing hundreds of dollars, he throwing thousands of dollars, and you know, he real, man. He got the strap on him on the video. He got the strap on him. Okay. First of all, he's stupid enough to do all that. Then, you know, that ain't somebody I just want to pattern myself after anyway, because what you're signaling is that this is all I know. And sometimes that's all we do know. But don't just stop right there. Don't become content with what you grew up around. You know, that POME effect. POME, product of my environment. Because I done seen a lot of cats come out of the hood and go on to become doctors, lawyers. It's a few of us. It's a few of them that done actually got out here and made something out themselves. Come right out the projects, come right out of the slums. So it's really just a matter of the individual and the determination and the willpower that they have to overcome the current situation, the current quote that has been spoken or set for them. Yeah. So just saying, well, I'm a product of my environment really is an excuse. If that's what you settle for. Yeah, you're a product of your environment, but does that mean that you have to settle for it? You know? Is that what you, just because you're accustomed to that means that it's right? That means that you're supposed to continue to live your life like that? Associating with that? It's okay, you know what I'm saying? You want to be authentic, you want to be real, you want to, you know what I'm saying, go back to the hood from now here, you know, periodically to show your love. You should. You know, if you go out here and make something out yourself, you should come back and try to help somebody else from the place that you started off, where you came from. You should. You should want to. Man, it should be a want for you. It's a need though. Yeah, we need more people to leave the hood and go make something out themselves and come back and show somebody else how to do it. Not just come back through the hood, flouncing in a new whip, new chains, no new teeth and all that, just to say, yeah, look at how I did it. No, come back and show us how you did it. Give us a game plan. Create an avenue, create something out here that we can do. We can come and we can all join forces together and all of us can come up. You know, give us a game plan. Show us the way. Give us an outline on how I can make it. Rather than just selling me a song talking about killing and banging and this and that and the other. Because it's only exciting more violence, more killing, retaliation. You take one of mine, I'm take one of yours. It get old though. It's time for us to wake up, good people. We dying, we leaving here. With kids crying and mad and sad, not knowing. We gotta defend our homes, y'all. And I don't mean by just killing one another or nothing like that. I'm saying we gotta defend our homes. Like, it gotta be more to it. We need more substance than just violence and killing and murder, man. No other race of people do you see just destroying one another more than we are. We need to show care for ourselves. And once we start caring for ourselves, then maybe that would encourage somebody else to say, you know what, let's give them people a chance, man. Them people deserve some type of compensation, or you know, we deserve something for our sufferings. I mean, we was forced over here, forced to learn their language, their religion, their, you know, everything. It's time for us to recreate ourselves though. Recreate ourselves get ourselves together and show these people who we really are. Even though all of us didn't come over, all of our people didn't come over here on slave ship. There were black people that were indigenous of this land, and that were here long before Columbus came. They were over here with the natives. You know what I'm saying? But the natives, I ain't saying that they have been 100% restituted. They haven't, because you can't get those lives back. But they haven't given blacks anything. You can Google that. No black farmers checks, that wasn't nothing. And half of them got distributed to the wrong people. And I think some of that money ain't even been distributed. But what I know, who am I? I'm just little old John Jay, trying to make a difference, trying to give somebody some type of insight on something that can help us to grow and to develop our community, and so that we can give back to our kids and show them the true way. You got boys growing up now thinking it's okay to beat up a girl in school. And you got parents that say, yeah, if she look like she want money, knock her down. What happened to boys don't hit girls? You know, boys are astronomically more stronger, born and gifted with more strength than women, than girls. And I ain't saying it ain't some strong girls out here, because I know you want to have, I'm strong. But you're still a lady, you're still a young lady. Play your role. And you out here acting tough. You really can't get mad when a guy knock your socks off. But it still ain't right, though, because you're still a guy, and you know that girl can't compare to you. So that's wrong. But we need to get more serious about this, man. There's too many of us out here losing our lives. There's too many people out here. No, I ain't lost nobody close to me just recently. But I'm speaking on it because I see people that I do know leaving here. And it ain't no real reason behind it, you know what I'm saying, other than retaliation, or, you know what I'm saying, they crossed me, he bad mouthed me, this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying. A lot of guys here killing over women. So at the end of the day, you got two people lost, like T.I. said a long time ago. One person gone in the grave, other man gone to the cage. Sad though. And they gonna tell on you. They gonna find you. You living in a technical world. Everything it's a camera everywhere, and it's some type of technical way that they can track you down. So don't be no fool and think that I'm so smart I can do this and get away with it, because most of you gonna probably post it on Facebook, and if you don't video it, one of your supposed to be partners or somebody around you gonna video in the process, and next thing you know, before you know it, it's gonna be uploaded. And you can try to delete it, but they can track it down. Somebody gonna be in the screenshot, the screen recorded, whatever. Y'all can't do nothing in silence no more. Everything you do, every life move you make, you gotta post it. Then y'all try to post these old videos and photos, acting like you just got so much going on. First of all, people that really got it going on ain't got time to post all of that stuff. You know why? Because during that time is valuable. Time is money. And during that period of time, those people out here trying to capitalize. You trying to be a hood celebrity. That's not gonna get you paid. That's not gonna help encourage your kids. It's not gonna help develop our community. We need help, but the only help we really need is to help ourselves. Ask God to continue to give us strength, wisdom, and understanding. That's the help we need to find ourselves, develop ourselves, and to grow these communities, grow our community, become more self-sufficient, open our own dollar stores, open our own grocery stores, open our own gas stations. Stop letting these foreigners come in and suck up all our wealth. Without your dollars, they doors will close. But they want to talk to you and handle you any kind of way, and you accept it because you feel like you don't have a choice in the matter. Stop going there spending them dollars with them. Stop taking them your first and third check every time you get one, and watch what happens. They always say, if you want to mess with a person, you want to mess with a man, mess with a pocket. That's any man. You think they doing all that for free? They doing it for profits. And they ain't going to give you none of it. They going to take it from you. You going to run in there and get them every penny. They going to treat you and talk to you any kind of way because they feel like you ain't got a choice. You don't know no better. And when you go in there and you show them any type of intelligence, you show them any type of knowledge, and that you know, okay, look, it's only 7 cents on a dollar. I'm in Mississippi. You can't charge me $1.10 for something that you say is $1. It should be $1.07. Ain't no rounding up system. And I don't do Chinese arithmetic. You know what I'm saying? This America. And this Mississippi, it's a 7 cents tax on the dollar. But then you go and you tell them, oh, they hate you. You a smart nigga. Nah, I ain't a nigga at all. You can call me a Negro if you want to, but I ain't a nigga at all. I might have came from the bottom, but I'm headed to the top. You know, I refuse to let anybody outside of what I've been through or where I come from to come into my environment and to tell me or to try to create understanding for me. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't. You don't understand what I've been through. You don't understand. You don't know how my people got to this point. You don't have a clue. Only thing you know is that we are wasteful spenders, and you're going to take advantage of it. And you're going to get rich and continue to supply your family and send that money back over there. And that's why you got all those princes and those queens and all this heirloom money. Billions of dollars. Because, yeah, they smart enough to know how to take care of theirs. Will you be smart enough to take care of yours? A determined black man. I wish you all the best success and all the rest. Nothing less. Let's go get it, black people. Let's go get it, good people. Y'all stay strong. I'm out.